Welcome to Lovington Volleyball. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle here at Wildcat Gym. Get ready. It's Lovington hosting Carlsbad tonight. And so Lovington, of course, going up against an opponent that is a much bigger school and, of course, a division above them. So looking for just some good experience against them tonight, but anything can happen. And the Lovington girls have been building a little confidence. Last time we were here at Wildcat Gym last week, they defeated Eunice 3-1. And in doing so, won their first set of the season and their first victory of the season. And we were here to call that. It was very exciting, and I think that really stood them in good stead. I noticed that even though they lost their final match in a tournament that they were playing over the weekend, they lost 3-1 to Miramura. At least they did win another set and fought hard against them, TJ.
Well, they certainly did, and as they continue to move forward, these games that they're playing right now are all about continuing to build confidence and continuing to prepare for the district season, which of course will be starting here in about 3 weeks. So
yeah, absolutely. They're actually, Lovington will start district on October 18th against Artesia.
So about a month then.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, it'll be right here.
Right here at the friendly confines.
Exactly. So we are going into this game tonight, the match against Carlsbad and the Lady Cavemen. Their record, if Max Preps is correct, and it may or may not be because it hasn't been updated from all the weekend tournament action for Lovington, I know. But they do have Carlsbad at 3-6 overall and ranked third in District 4-5A. Carlsbad will start their district a little earlier than Lovington on October 11th against Clovis. Lovington girls, of course, with the one victory, that and I believe they lost their matches in their tournament games over the weekend, but they do have the victory against Eunice here on their home court, and I think that certainly is giving them a lot more confidence moving forward. You mentioned that they are building toward district, and they're doing that with a pretty tough schedule. I mean, they have a lot of matches, and they've been playing pretty steadily over the last month since their season opened. They have really been working hard, I know, and they will continue to do that. They have, after tonight, next up for them is Thursday, and then Saturday they're in Ruidoso. So they're on the road to play at Clovis on Thursday, and then they go to Ruidoso Saturday, and then they're right back here at home next Tuesday, 1 week from tonight. We'll be back here with them against Roswell. And, except for Ruidoso, these teams that they're playing are bigger schools, and they're playing a division up, and that's tough because you go into it as the underdog and you're not expected to win, but what the coaches are hoping for is that playing these better teams and the bigger schools will just be learning experiences for them and toughen them up and season them for the start of district.
Well, and when they get there, it's always going to be a very tough district with Portales, Artesia, and Goddard in that district. So, and right now, statewide, you've got Artesia. They are ranked second in the state overall. Portales right now 13th in the state overall, and Lovington somewhere under that. They've only got the top 20 in the rankings listed at the moment. So, it's going to be a tough district, and Carlsbad, of course, traditionally a pretty tough out for the Lovington Lady Cats. One thing I noticed when we were here last week, they're not going to overpower a lot of people. They're just not. It's a fact, and that's okay. They played against Eunice, probably the best team game they've ever played. There was no quit in them. There was a lot of basically, I don't know what you call it in volleyball, but scramble drills seemed like. But they hustled, they got to balls that maybe they shouldn't have, kept things alive, and they just wore Eunice down. And I think that's going to be their strength, is this team plays together very well. They know where each other is. They scramble very well. And they just kind of have a no-quit attitude, and that's what they're really going to need.
Yeah, they played pretty smart against Eunice. They went into it thinking, okay, they're not at the level where they're swinging really hard and they're overpowering opponents, but they can play smart and play to their strengths. And so when you do that, you have to become better at your positioning, know where your strengths are, and get the girls up front playing the outside hitter role. They are also being a lot more consistent with the quality of touches, which is something that they've been building on, their basics over the last 2 seasons. So you know that they're building their basic skills and their quality of their touches because they're able to survive longer rallies. Now, one thing that you want to do during a rally is position yourself to go in for the kill, to slam it, and to win the point and stop that rally instead of just being able to keep the ball going. You want to position it so that you end up with the final point in that rally. So they'll get there. They're building on all of that and looking much better, as you said, as a team, and that's helpful. But it starts with building individual skills. They're doing better in their serving across the board, and they're doing better in so many areas in so many ways. So really looking for more improvement again from night to night, from game to game, that we see them, and we are looking forward to tonight. Let's run down the rosters for Carlsbad. Number 3 is Gracie Eccles. Number 7 is Isabel Kostenbader. Number 8, Annika Sowers. Number 11 is Carly Younger. Number 27, Danica Medina. Number 14 is Ciara Carrasco. Number 13 is Chinasa Ojiaku. Number 2 is Taylor Call. Number 5 is Erica Cordova. Number 17 is Samantha Rodriguez. And number 4 is Brianna Pittman. You'll notice I was all over the place with the numbers, and that's because we got a scrambled roster with almost no numbers, just girls' names, and filled those in courtesy of, I believe, Coach McCraw.
Yes.
Down on the scoreboard, officially downstairs from where we are. So thank you, TJ, for getting those to us. The roster for Lovington is surprisingly accurate tonight. Not many changes. Number 1 is Layla Hernandez. Number 2, Carly Greben. Number 3, Maylee Acosta. Number 4, Carly Knapp. Number 6, Lauren Lovato. Number 7, Zabri Rodriguez. Number 8, Sofia Pinones. Number 10, Myra Castro. Number 12, Malaya Castro. Number 16, Yuri Aragon. Number 17, Leah Hernandez. And number 18, Hanya Martinez. Of course, Carlsbad is coached by Danelle Morrill, the head coach, and Lovington is coached by Marissa Ochoa, head coach, and assisted by Rachel Faith. So those are the rosters. Those are the girls who are warming up, getting ready. We have a little under 6 minutes left on the pregame clock. We'll take a break and play some of our sponsor messages and be back to get this one tipped off right here. It's Lovington Volleyball versus Carlsbad on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcbcnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build Champion Cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
And welcome back to Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle at Wildcat Gym, getting ready for Lovington versus Carlsbad. This is a battle of the blues tonight. So it'll be your Lovington girls, I believe, in the home whites with the blue letters and numbers, and it'll be Carlsbad in the road blues with the white letters and numbers. After tonight, Lovington is going to play on Thursday at Clovis and then on Saturday in Ruidoso, and then we'll be back right here with them on Tuesday against Roswell. After tonight, the Carlsbad girls play Thursday against Las Cruces, and then, of course, they'll start their district on October 11th. So the buzzer sounds, and Lovington is going to come out as a team and do some hitting across the net during the warm-up period. We have about 2.5 minutes left. Also want to say thank you to our sponsors, Stone Oilfield Services, Lovington Auto Supply, and Nowell Pharmacy. We appreciate all of our sponsors for Lovington Athletics, and we just say thank you to Stone Oilfield, to Lovington Auto Supply, and Nowell Pharmacy, in addition to Man Welding, Lee County Electric Co-op, Bob's Thriftway, Eunice Pump and Supply, Lovington Schools, and Devon Energy. So we will get this underway here in just a couple of minutes. One thing that Lovington was doing better during that match last week when we were here last Tuesday is they were counting on their libero to make really good quality contact, and Hernandez was doing a good job of that, of the outside hitter location when she was up at the front net, and blocking. We had some really good blocking from Malaya Castro as well, and the Myra Castro is the setter, and she's so the Lovington girls are looking to consistently let those girls do their jobs. They're specialists. So Myra, the setting specialist, and outside hitting, they did very well, but good work at the net, and almost every touch that she had as far as serving. Carly Knapp did a good job with service for the Lovington girls as well, and she had a pretty good game up at the net as well. So I think what Lovington is going to want to do is work next on really getting somebody in place to not just keep the ball going in terms of rallies and volleys, but to really hone in and be consistent at trying to kill and trying to increase the number of kills that they could make. They've been used to relying on some big hitters in the past few seasons, and we don't have, it's a new without one of the Barundas.
Yes.
And usually we've had one of the Barunda girls on the roster in volleyball for the last several years, and they've usually been tall girls, good outside hitters, and really, really relied upon their skills at killing the ball and scoring points. So, but a balanced team attack is what we're looking at for Lovington, and an overall good showing to continue building their skill set again toward district. That's what we're looking at. So we'll take another break here as they're going to announce the girls out on the court and get ready to get this one underway probably in just about a minute or two here. So we'll be back with more Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up. Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics. Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
And welcome back to Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. We're at Wildcat Gym for Lovington versus Carlsbad. I'm Dawn Morgan along with TJ Miracle. And what threw me a few minutes ago when we were talking about the girls and consistency, I was mentioning the libero for Lovington, and Zabri Rodriguez is the libero. She's wearing a jersey number 33, but she's not on the roster. She's not listed on the roster. She's listed as number 7. So, but she had a very good game last week, very consistent in getting the first touch off of most of the serves that came over the net, and did a very good job, as did many of the Lovington girls. All right, Carlsbad is going to be serving first, and that is number 17, Samantha Rodriguez, back to serve for Carlsbad. It's a good serve over the net, and Rodriguez with the first touch sets up Castro. She pushes it over. Carlsbad answers. They set up big number 8. Annika Sowers tries for a kill. Sabri Rodriguez with second touch, and it's not going to go over the net. Third touch over to number 10, Myra Castro. Just not enough. That really was a result of that big kill by Annika Sowers, who sent it over, and Lovington just couldn't do anything. So a point for Carlsbad. 1-0. Serving again. The point, there's a double touch by Lovington. They kind of just, I think, some nerves by the Lovington girls down there. They just needed to settle down, sort of settle in. 2-0 with 17. Rodriguez still serving. Second touch, setting up number 17, Hernandez. Carlsbad answers. Sabri Rodriguez over to Castro. And a kill for Lovington, first point, and that's Leah Hernandez with her first kill. And it is 2-1, but Lovington will serve. Myra Castro back to serve. Oh, and a nice ace for Castro. Put a little spin on that, and it just was kind of a sneaky ball that died right in front of the back row. Nothing they could do with that. So Lovington has tied it, and Myra Castro with an ace. Second serve is good. Carlsbad answers. Attempted kill blocked at the net. Good block. Carlsbad recovers and can't get it over the net. That was Rodriguez up at the net, and it touched the top and came back. So Lovington with the 3-2 lead now. Castro serving again. Carlsbad's libero really couldn't handle it, and it does end up going. I don't know how she saved it, but Sowers in the front row got a fist on it, but it went out. So really, that was right. That was a definite result off of Lovington's quality touches, and enough that Carlsbad wants to take a timeout and talk about it, because all of a sudden Lovington is up 4-2 early on in this first set, TJ.
Well, they are, and Carlsbad just having trouble handling the serve of Myra Castro. As you mentioned, she's got some spin on it, and she's not just absolutely killing it. And the libero for Carlsbad, that's Medina, has had trouble and kind of mishit a couple of them and has not left her teammates in a great position. Yep. So Lovington going to look to keep it going up by 2.
Castro still back to serve. And again, as you mentioned, Medina with first contact. This time it's better contact. They set up their outside hitter, Kostenbetter, on the left side, and she hits it over, but too strong. It goes out of bounds, and that's a point again for Lovington. Castro to serve again. Medina, the libero, first contact. And they're setting up for a little soft one by Sowers over the net. Lovington could not recover. It was number 17, Hernandez, and Knapp right up at the net, but they couldn't handle it. So that is a point for Carlsbad. So 5-3. The serve is up, and Hernandez hits it over. Now they're setting up Sowers for the big kill, and she does. No, not Sowers. That was Eccles. Woo! Talk about a big swing and a big kill. That was just right, a spike into the court. Nothing Lovington could do. So here comes Carlsbad catching up a bit, 5-4, and it is Sowers back to serve again. Knapp with the first contact. Myra with the setup, and that's Hernandez with a pushover. Oh, and it's going to go not out of bounds. Myra Castro went over and got a fist on it, and trying to hustle over and save it was the Lovington libero Rodriguez, but could not do anything with it. So we're tied 5-5. Sowers serving again, a net serve. So Sowers with an error on serve gives the point to Lovington, and Lovington will have the serve back. They were able to make 5 points under Castro's serve. Now it goes to Carly Knapp. She puts a big slap on it. Medina gets first contact. Carlsbad manages to save it and get it over. Lovington now, Myra Castro sets up Rodriguez. She sends it over. Carlsbad recovers. They set up Eccles for the kill, and it definitely gets inbounds. And that was really out of reach for anybody. Nobody in the back row could have gone for that. So now we're tied up again, 6-6. And it will be number 11, Younger, serving for Carlsbad. 6-6 in this first set. The serve is good. Rodriguez, the libero, with first contact. Knapp, second contact. Hernandez punches it over. Carlsbad returns. They set up Eccles for the kill, but it's blocked at the net. Hernandez, second block at the net for Leah. She has a kill as well. And that's the point for Lovington. They get the serve back, and it's going to be Leah Hernandez back to serve. So 7-6 is your score. Lovington leading in this first set. Second contact by Medina. Now it's just pushed over. Second contact by Hernandez. Pushed over by Aragon. Carlsbad sends it over. Just got a nice rally going back and forth. And now, Hernandez tried to push it over, and it was blocked over there by Eccles and number 13, Ojaku. So a double block is going to give Carlsbad the point. Let me write that down for Ojaku and Eccles. So Carlsbad will tie it back up, 7-7 first set. Number 14, it's going to be Carrasco back to serve. Knapp first contact. Castro sets it up. Aragon pushes it over. Coming third contact by Carlsbad. It's going to be a high floater. Knapp with first contact. Myra pushes it over instead of setting. Carlsbad recovers in time. Eccles going for the kill. Knapp saves it. It goes back. Eccles with a kill off in the corner. Paints that corner. Eccles is deadly. She has proven now with 3 kills that she not only has the power, she's got the accuracy to place that ball within bounds. So another point for Carlsbad, and now it is 8-7. Carrasco serving. Lovington, Castro setting up Hernandez. She floats one over. Eccles going in for the big boom, and it's, I believe that, it was right off of the hands and right on the line too. I thought that might have been out of bounds over there, but not. So it's going to be 9-7 now. Carlsbad serving. If I can get my score bug, get unstuck. Lovington sends it over, but a double hit on Lovington will give the point to Carlsbad. So Carlsbad with their biggest lead so far now, 10-7 in this first set. Lovington needs to answer right away. Carrasco serving, a net serve. It goes over there, and Lovington touches it, and then it goes out of bounds off of the hands of Aragon. So 11-7 now, as I just thought that was going to be a nice point for Lovington, and they would get the ball back to serve. Instead, Carlsbad still has it, and it is still Carrasco serving. She has a wicked serve. That also goes over the top of the net. And sending it for the kill is Aragon. Carlsbad answers. Lovington's got a chance to try to put it away again. Eccles saves it. And 14 puts it over. Carrasco does. Now Sabre Rodriguez sets it up for Hernandez. Layla sends it over. Now they set up a soft one back over. A long rally, and punching it over is Aragon. And actually that was, let's see.
I believe that was
Myra Castro. Myra with the kill on that. She sent it over, and again, Medina, the libero for Carlsbad, couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I think if she'd have let it go, it probably would have been out.
It might have been out, but her fist pumped it back toward the back of the gym. So Layla Hernandez serving for Lovington, and it comes to the net. Carlsbad handles that, and then over the outside hitter location, Pittman kills it. So another point for Carlsbad. 12-8 now your score in the first set. Carlsbad was a good serve. Lovington returned it, but it popped right over the net, and number 8, Sowers, just reached up and pushed it down right there in the front row. Nobody could get it, so 13-8 your score. Sowers serving. Castro sets up Layla Hernandez. Oh, and a nice kill from that from the middle row, right in front of that 10-foot line. So I believe that was Layla Hernandez with the kill, and it gives the point to Lovington, 13-9. Lovington will be serving, and that's Malaya Castro back to serve now for Lovington. Good serve. Pushed right over by Carrasco. Lovington answers. Knapp sends it for the kill. Medina handles it. They set up. Oh, they set up Eccles. And instead of going for the big swing and the big boom like Lovington thought, she simply fingertip rolled it right over the net and caught Lovington by surprise. So a soft kill. It still counts as a K, and it means it's 14-9 in the first set. Carlsbad is winning. Now their libero is Medina back to serve. For Castro pushes it over. Oh, and then coming back in, Myra Castro got weak contact in the front row, and coming in to try to save it was Layla Hernandez and couldn't get that over the net. So 15-9 your score, and a timeout by Lovington. I think that's a smart timeout by head coach Ochoa to talk to the girls to try to stop the Carlsbad rally. They're 6 points down right now, and we'll go ahead and take a 30-second timeout. Be back with more Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Lovington Volleyball at Wildcat Gym. We're in the first set. Carlsbad's leading 15-9. Carlsbad is serving, and their libero 27, Medina, back to serve. Oh, and it was a good serve. Lovington recovers, and Zabra Rodriguez with third contact gets it over. Carlsbad, though, setting up Eccles in that outside hitter location, and not Eccles, but number 8, Sowers, and she comes in with a big swing and the big boom. So another kill, and and they're going to say that was a net violation, I guess. A net violation on Carlsbad. Give Lovington the ball, and it's the libero back to Zabra Rodriguez, back to serve. Oh, and an ace for Rodriguez. Wow.
And that could be exactly
That's
what
interesting.
Lovington needs to
Yeah, a
get
little
going
spark.
again. So now 15-11.
15-11.
But it was a mistake like that against Eunice that really got Lovington lit up
Rodriguez
last week.
with a good hard serve. Medina saves it. They set up. Oh, and a nice block at the net. You know what? Sowers was going for the big kill, and number 17, Hernandez, Leah, just said nope and parked right in front of her. That was really great positioning by Hernandez, and a great kill, a great block, actually. Good serve. Carlsbad answering, but then Medina punches it long, and it goes out of bounds in the back court. So another point for Lovington, and suddenly Lovington trails only by 2, 15-13 in this first set. Rodriguez to serve again, and Medina first contact. They're setting up Younger for the kill. Lovington answers. Myra setting up Knapp. Knapp pushes it over. Medina first contact, and it's going to be number 5 pushing it over. Cordova. Lovington answers. Myra's going to set up Hernandez. Oh, and a nice hit. Carlsbad recovers, and they set up Sowers for the big boom. Layla Hernandez saves it, but then Castro just way too far out of position to be able to do anything with that. That really wasn't quality. That was just desperation contact by Layla Hernandez. But Lovington, really good hustle and good volley right there. A nice rally, but ultimately the point is Carlsbad. 16-13. And Rodriguez to serve for Carlsbad. Myra Castro sets up Hernandez, and she hits it long. Leah with just too many Wheaties. She's been playing a really nice game right at the net, though, so far with 3 blocks and a kill. So the point for Carlsbad, 17-13. Hernandez first contact. Castro sets up Knapp. Knapp going for the kill. Carlsbad answers. They set up Sowers for the kill. Zabry handles it. Myra Castro pushes it over. And now they're going to have a punch over by number 7. Lovington answers and has a nice little rally. I didn't see, was that Layla Hernandez who hit that?
Knapp.
It was Knapp. All right, so Knapp with the kill. And the point for Lovington, 17-14. Castro back to serve again. Carlsbad answers. They set up Younger for the kill. Nice first contact by Castro, and then Knapp puts it over. Carlsbad saves it. Oh, and trying to push it over was Younger. She did, although off the hands, Knapp got a little hand on it, and they tried to save it, but could not. It goes out of bounds, so the point for Carlsbad. It'll be number 8, Sowers, serving. That's number 12, Castro to Rodriguez. Hernandez punches it over. Carlsbad setting up Eccles for the kill. Oh, Zabri Rodriguez dug that. A nice dig, and a nice dig, sends it back over the net, and then number 11, Younger, puts the big boom and paints it right in front of the back line for a kill for Younger and a point for Carlsbad. 19-14 now with Sowers serving. Lovington answers. Castro punches it over. They're going to set up on the right side out hitter location. That was Kostenbatter. Lovington somehow saves that, sends it over. Now they're going to get Eccles, and a nice dig and a save. And Knapp just could not do it. Had great first and second contact. Lovington showing some really good hustle, and they just couldn't manage to get good third contact over the net. So 20-14 is the score. Zabra Rodriguez saves it. Carlsbad going for the third hit or touch. A nice block at the net by Layla Hernandez. Give the point to Lovington and the serve back. So 20-15. Man, the Lady Cats are fighting. They came to play again. They're looking so much better. Knapp to serve. Medina first contact. Eccles, second contact. Kostenbatter puts it over, and they're going to say a double hit. A double hit by Carlsbad. So that's an error, and the Lovington girls, that's a good time for it. 20-16. They're just 4 points down here, and Knapp to go back to serve. This is a good time for Lovington to try to mount a comeback here in the first set. Knapp with a good serve. And it's pushed over and out. The point for Lovington. That was nice work at the net by Leah Hernandez with a good pushover that just went out of bounds off of the hands on the right front side of Carlsbad. So 2017, Knapp with the serve. Carlsbad second touch. Eccles going for the kill, and she does. She is deadly in that outside hitter location from the left. Very accurate. Another big kill. That's 5 kills that I've got written down for her, and makes the score 21-17 now. And there's going to be a timeout, and we'll take it with them. 21-17, Carlsbad leading in this first set. We'll be back with more Lovington volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
And welcome back to Wildcat Gym. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle. 21-17 in this first set, Carlsbad leading, but Lovington has been playing very well. And Carlsbad will have serve. It'll be number 11, Carly Younger, back to hit for Carlsbad. First contact, Myra Castro setting up Layla Hernandez, and it doesn't make it over the net. It was going to be blocked, but really it just went into the net, so it's not counted as a block, really. That's just a lost point for Lovington. Oh, and it's 22-17. Oh, and that's going to be an
net
ace.
Serve,
yeah,
yep.
Well, a net serve.
So
and
an
so,
error.
yeah, an error, not an ace, the opposite of the ace. So an error for Younger will give the point to Lovington. And it's a good break here. Lovington needs to capitalize on it. 22-18 with Leah Hernandez back to serve. Carlsbad answers. It's Sowers putting it over for Knapp. Castro now setting up Layla Hernandez. She sends it over. Oh, could be trouble for Carlsbad. Third hit coming on. A weak hit over the net. Layla Hernandez setting up number 12 Castro for the kill, but no good. And the point goes to Carlsbad. 23-18 now. 23-18. There, we've got subs coming in for Carlsbad as number 4 and number 14 come on the floor. Everybody else stays the same, and 14 will serve. Carlsbad made several points off of Carrasco's serve earlier in this set. Knapp with first contact. Castro setting up Layla Hernandez. She punches it over. Medina first contact. And now number 4, Carrasco sets up Eccles. And again, another kill from the corner. That's the 6th kill that I've got for her. And it comes off of the serve of Carrasco. So another point, 24. It's set point for Carlsbad here. Carrasco serving. Knapp first contact. Layla Hernandez, or Ira Castro pushes it over. And they are going to set up for the block. Lovington handles that. And it's Rodriguez barely getting it over, just enough. Eccles reaches up, pushes it over, a little fingertip roll down onto the court, and that's 25 points. And that is the first set for Carlsbad. 25-18. The Cavegirls win the first set, but we'll be back with more Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
Welcome back to Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle from Wildcat Gym, and the first set just ended. It is 25-18. That the final score in that first set, which goes into Carlsbad's column. But the Lovington girls played very well against Carlsbad in that first set, and looking to maybe do well in this second one. What they don't want to do is get into a rhythm or pattern where Carlsbad just steamrolls over them. They need to continue to offer up as much resistance as they can, and they were able to stretch that first set out for quite a while, TJ.
Well, they certainly did. And one thing that they need to do, and I'm noticing a few things, they need to continue to pick on the libero Medina, as she seems to be just a little bit off tonight, and they've got to find a way to keep it away from Eccles. She's just been absolutely murdering them from that left side.
Right. And it looks like it's interesting. They've got 6 girls on the floor, and the libero is not among them for Carlsbad. Medina might not be starting. You don't have to have a libero, but if you do, you have to designate that she is going to be playing the libero spot, or you have to communicate that she is going to be acting as a libero. In other words, she can hit from the front or the back of that 10-foot line, and she's the only player who has the freedom to do that, hence the name libero. Nope, it is going to be, it looked like 13 Ojaku was going to be in, but they are putting Medina, the libero, into the Carlsbad lineup. And for Lovington, they will have their libero, Zabri Rodriguez, on the court, it looks like. They are making sure that their rotation is right before they ever hit, and that's a very good thing. The floor ref was just making sure that she had the lineup right for everybody, both for Carlsbad and for Lovington. Lovington will serve. First up is Castro. Nice serve. Carlsbad answers and pushes it over. That's number 14 with Carrasco. And that'll go as a kill. A very soft hit. It's just, it was effective, as Lovington really hadn't sorted themselves out really ready yet. But serving for Carlsbad. Oh, and it's going to be another point for Carlsbad as back to serve. That was number 8, Annika Sowers. So that's a point off of her serve. Rodriguez with first contact, Nat second contact. Leah Hernandez sends it over. It's handled at the net by number 11, Younger, but Lovington is able to rally and send it back over. Carlsbad answers. Now Lovington, third contact by Leah Hernandez. Oh, could be trouble. Third hit coming by Eccles. She's hard to deal with, but Zabri Rodriguez handles. Now the third hit. Oh, and just can't handle it. It's going to be a double hit. Actually, a palm, an illegal touch by Carlsbad. And that was nice because that all comes because Zabri Rodriguez was able to dig that. She was able to return that and make a good dig. And then Lovington made good passes. Knapp back to serve as Lovington has a point, and that's going to go long, I think. Are they going to say
Nope,
that's
they're
in?
gonna say it was
Nope,
in.
they're going to say it's in. So Carlsbad with the point, up 3-1 now in this second set.
And another kill for Eccles.
Yep, Eccles, and now she's got 8 kills in the book. And back to serve is Younger. Knapp first contact. Castro sets up Leah Hernandez, and the point, they're going to say a double hit by Lovington. So Lovington got to really pay attention to their basics here. They're looking just a little bit out of sorts starting this second set. 4-1 is your score, and number 11, Younger, serving. Third hit coming by Rodriguez over the net. Carlsbad, handles it, but Lovington able to send it back over the net. That actually was Leah Hernandez with a good hit over the net, and Carlsbad could not make a quality hit off of that and return it. So actually it'll be Hernandez with credit for the kill, and it'll be Leah back to serve. So 4-2 now. Oh, and again, that was a great serve, and she targeted Medina. It went right at Medina. Medina kind of, she's either having a bad night or just a little weak for a libero. She hasn't been having quality touches and digs for Carlsbad. Lovington serving. Number 13, Ojaku, coming in for the big hit, and it's definitely gonna be it's gonna be a kill. So Ojaku gets the kill.
And the thing is, she didn't just absolutely smash it. She saw that if she just
placed
pushed it down pretty good, that there was nobody where she hit it right in the middle.
And when you have enough time to do that, you can place your ball and you don't have to waste effort. You can simply place it. So Carlsbad with the point, and Carrasco with the serve. Coming in third contact as Leila Hernandez. Too much Wheaties as Leila sends it out of bounds. So it'll go out. 6-3 is your score. Lovington serving. Rodriguez. They're setting up Castro to push it over. Medina first contact. Now there's Sowers for the kill. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Oh, a nice pushover by number 12, Castro. And then Carlsbad wasn't expecting that. Castro, instead of setting it up, normally she is a setting specialist for Lovington, and instead of setting it, she just pushed it over right away, and Carlsbad got caught by surprise. 6-4, Lovington is serving, and the point is, again, an illegal touch by Carlsbad on the attempted return on that. So that's a point for Lovington, and now it's 6-5. Lovington is back in this one. Leila Hernandez back to serve. Good serve. They set up number 13 for the attempted kill, Ojaku, but Lovington handles it, but then third contact comes to Knapp, and she was a little out of position to be able to get it over the net. Instead, she punches forward instead of up. So 7-5. And that is Eccles serving again. Zabri Rodriguez returns it. Medina sets up Sowers. Sowers pushes it over. Lovington answers. Castro sets up. And Aragon with the hit. It goes out of bounds. So that is going to be a point for Carlsbad. So Aragon in good position to return that. She just kind of mishit that ball. So 8-5. with Eccles serving. Layla Hernandez first contact. Castro pushes it over, and it's a net violation. So a double hit, actually. I thought it was a net violation, but the ref says double hit, and the point goes to Carlsbad. So you hate to see those points. You hate to see Carlsbad stretching it out, not necessarily on the quality touches, but on mistakes by Lovington. Lovington answers, and Aragon punches it over, and it goes in. Medina cannot get over to it in time, and it hits inbounds for a nice point for Lovington, 9-6. Lovington will have the ball back, and they will serve. It's Malaya Castro back to serve for Lovington. They're within 3 after dropping the first set to Carlsbad. Carlsbad answers. They set up Sowers for the hit. The kill is good. She paints that left corner, and just the big boom. Lovington has no answer for that. Nobody does. That is what you want to do when you're swinging at the net from the outside hitter location, left or right. That's where you're aiming for one of the corners or right back in front of the back line, because nobody can get to that kind of and return that. Lovington returns this serve and pushes it over. Carlsbad, third contact coming, got to get it over. Sabri Rodriguez, first contact. Layla Hernandez setting up the return, and it's a good one. It's going to be a kill over there. A soft return by Hanya Martinez. She gets the kill. And another point for Lovington, 10-7 now. It'll be the libero Zabri Rodriguez back to serve. Now they're going to let it go. Carlsbad wisely looked at that. Cordova started to get a fist on it and let it go, and it was long. So an error on serve is going to give the point to Carlsbad, 11-7, and give them the serve. Rodriguez with an ace serve, though, earlier. And it's going to be number 14, Carrasco. Lovington answers. Knapp sets up for the return. Leah Hernandez handles it. Carlsbad answers. They set up Sowers for the big boom. Lovington with a nice return. And at the net, they managed to save that one, get it over. Now Layla Hernandez sets up Leah Hernandez for the kill. Carlsbad answers. Number 7 pushes it over. And then they get lucky. You can't tell me that Kostenbader that was desperation, reaching up and just doing a nice return, and it does go inbounds. So Kostenbader gets credit for the kill, but a nice rally by Lovington. Carrasco with an ace. Boy, I tell you what, Carlsbad has made a lot of points last set and this set under Carrasco's serve.
That's her 8th service point.
Yep. Zabri Rodriguez with first contact. They set up Leah Hernandez for the return over the net. Carrasco sets it up, a nice pushover, but they're going to give the point to Lovington. It was a net violation. She reached over the net. That's exactly right. So, unfortunately, that's when your heart gets in front of your head. 14 now to 7. Carlsbad stretching it out. Lovington answering. Third contact coming off the hand of Leah Hernandez. Carlsbad answers. It's number 5 pushing it over. Cordova gets it, but it hits the net. And trying to save it was Sowers, but the point goes to Lovington. So 14-8, kind of a break by Lovington. Now Hanya Martinez back to serve for Lovington. And it just goes down to the court. So an error serve by Hanya gives a point to Lovington, to Carlsbad. 15-8 now. Carlsbad won the first set, 25-18, and they're up in this one now, 15-8. And it's going to be Sowers serving. Sabri Rodriguez, first contact. Castro sends it over to Hernandez. Sends it over. Carrasco now setting up Eccles for the... Eccles with another kill. She's been the biggest Lady Cat killer of them all. That's another kill for her in the outside hitter location, and just too much for Lovington. Lovington wants to take a timeout with Coach Ochoa talking about it, so we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym with Lovington Volleyball as we're in the middle of this second set. It's 16-8. Think wisely, Coach Ochoa wanting to settle her Lovington girls down and try to stop the Carlsbad momentum here as they have stretched it to a 16-8 lead. And number 8, Sauer is still serving. Xavier Rodriguez, a good first contact. Hernandez setting up Hernandez. Carlsbad a little trouble with that. Setting up Eccles. She sends it over. Rodriguez answers. Layla Hernandez sets up Leah again. Sends it over. Carlsbad recovers. And a big attempted kill by Younger. Too much as it goes out of bounds. And that is going to give the point to Lovington and get them the serve back. So Knapp is back to serve now for Lovington. Good time for them to start a little comeback and chip away at Carlsbad.
Nope, they changed the call.
Nope, all right. So instead, the point goes to Carlsbad, and they've got the serve. Sowers with the serve, and it's a net serve. There you go. There's some volleyball karma, okay? So an error on serve gives the ball back to Lovington. Unfortunately, still
and
means.
I didn't see the call because they initially had said it was Lovington's point.
Yeah, that was. Of course, a net serve, 17-9 now. Carlsbad going for the big boom. Sowers with, whoa, she's got so much power, but it was unleashed and way out of bounds, way behind the line in the backcourt. So it'll be Knapp to serve, 17-10. Carlsbad leading. Nice serve by Knapp. Second contact by Carrasco, and they're going to say double hit. Well, an illegal hit, yep, by Carlsbad. So, again, Lovington capitalizing on the error here, 17-11. They trail by 6. Knapp back to serve again for Lovington. Another good serve. Carlsbad answers. Oh, and nobody gets to it. A little lack of communication. Carrasco up in that front row trying to go for it and really probably should have just let Younger over there in the outside hitter location come in. But a nice point for Lovington and a good serve by Knapp. Carrasco going to set up number 11 for the kill. And again, Younger with too much power. That's about the third. That's coming off of an error serve. That's the second hit in a row that's long. Give Lovington the point and the serve. 17-13. Knapp back to serve. Another good one. Carlsbad answers. Carrasco setting up for the big boom. A nice block at the net by Layla Hernandez. And it ends up in a good point. So a block by Hernandez. And the point as well goes to Lovington. What was going to be one of those Eccles big boom kills was stopped by Lovington. Knapp back to serve again. Carlsbad answers. Third contact coming. It's just sent over the net by Kostenbader. Lovington, a little miscommunication, but number 12, Castro saved it. And now they set up Eccles. And a little fingertip roll, but Lovington answers. Now Leah Hernandez sends it over. Trouble for Carlsbad. They save it. And now 11, Younger sends it back. Now Layla Hernandez sets up Leah. She has a soft one and a good return. And now they set up Eccles for the boom kill, and it's another one as trying to dig that was Knapp. A valiant effort, but just could not get to it in time. So kill number 10 for Eccles. And give the point, a hard-fought point to Carlsbad. What a great rally. What a nicely fought point by both sides. Number 11 is Younger. Kill number 11. Yep, kill number 11. But Younger, number 11, back to serve. And it's an ace for Younger. So another point for Carlsbad. 19-14 your score here. Carlsbad leading the second set after beating Lovington 25-18 in the first one. And Younger again back to serve. Myra Castro first contact. Layla Hernandez sets up Leah, or actually number 12, Castro. Malaya absolutely coming in and with a nice save by Carlsbad, send it over the net. And Malaya with a nice kill and a point for Lovington. 19-15 now. Don't count Lovington out of this one as they're fighting. Leah Hernandez back with a good serve. Carlsbad answers. Carrasco sets up Sowers. And a nice dig by Leah Hernandez. Castro sends it over. Medina gets a fist on it. That's Eccles, returns it, a soft one though, and then a lack of communication between the back row and front row there as a nice return. That ball fell right on the line, right there between Sowers and Younger, and the point goes to Lovington, 19-16, and Carlsbad wants to take a timeout and talk about it. So we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
And we're back to Wildcat Gym with Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com as Lovington mounting a little rally. Carlsbad wanting to kind of cool them down a little bit. And their coach, Morrill, taking a timeout. Now we're back to play, and it's Leah Hernandez back to serve for Lovington. And an ace for Leah Hernandez. A nice serve. Just could not do anything with that. In the back row, just not able to come through. And that was number 17, Costin Botter, just without being able to make a point on that. And the point to Lovington as they, again, mishit. Carrasco doesn't understand. She thinks this is about the third time she's gotten called on an illegal hit, and she doesn't think that she's doing that. The coach said, just get back into play. And unfortunately, don't know where that came from. Leah Hernandez had an ace the last serve, back to serve for Lovington, and now an error on serve is going to give the point to Carlsbad. But Lovington pulled within 2 points in that service, 20-18. Back to serve is Rodriguez for Carlsbad. Zabri Rodriguez with a return. They set up number 12, Malaya Castro, for the kill. Doesn't work. Now Eccles set up for the kill. Zabri, a great dig. Now Layla Hernandez with contact. And valiant effort by Knapp with a backwards toss over her head. Came very close to making it over the net, but she was so far out of position. It was miraculous for her to even get contact off of that ball. But the point goes to Carlsbad, and the serve back to Rodriguez. Lovington digs the serve. Number 16, Aragon, punches it over, and yes, it is inbounds right at the back of the court. Medina, the libero, the closest, and did not hustle over there to try to get it. I think she thought it was going to be long, and it was not. Give the point to Lovington, 21-19. Layla Hernandez to serve. Medina first contact. And Rodriguez setting up for the kill. Lovington has a net violation. Yep, they came in, and it was a great effort at blocking, but I think both girls at the front, 10 and 16, Aragon and Castro with net violations. And Lovington is going to lose another point, being disorganized off of the return. An attempted dig, but couldn't make quality contact against that point for Carlsbad. 23-19 now. And Lovington with the return. They managed to save that one, get it back over. Now Eccles for the kill. A nice block at the net, though, saves the point. The big swing from the right side. Knapp with first contact. Hernandez sets up Castro, and it's going to be too long as Castro pops it over into the backcourt and loses the point. And now it's set point, 24-19, with number 3, Eccles, back to serve for Carlsbad. 24-19. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Third contact by Aragon, sends it over the net. Carlsbad setting up number 13, Ojaku, and it just never makes it back over. Ojaku was ready to block it, but it never made it over the net. She did not actually have the kill on that. Lovington simply was not able to return it. So they fall 25-19 in the second set after losing the first one 25-18. We'll be back with the third set here. More Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
School is back in session, and we are excited to be back. The Lovington Municipal School District welcomes our amazing students, staff, and families. With over 3,000 students across 10 campuses, the Lovington School District is the pride of Lee County. As we build champion cats, we're looking forward to seeing you at school activities. For on-demand updates about Lovington schools, please log on to lovingtonschools.net.
And welcome back to Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. We're at Wildcat Gym. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and good volleyball action here. As coming into this one, of course, Carlsbad, the bigger school, expected to do well here. Lovington putting up a really good fight in both sets and not getting blown off the court by any means in these sets. They lost the first one 25-18, again hard fought, and the second set again 25-19. They had a couple of points at which I think they could have capitalized more on some Carlsbad errors and have put up some more points. I don't know that ultimately they would have won the set, but still some pretty good play by Lovington against Carlsbad here, and maybe showing up a little stronger than even Carlsbad expected. And we're ready for the third set. Carlsbad up 2-0 here. It's going to be Carrasco back to serve. And she has definitely, she's been a factor more at the service line.
Yeah, 9 service points for her. She does lead Carlsbad in that statistic.
She has kind of a wicked serve. Lovington answers it. Third contact by Zabri Rodriguez, and off of the fist of Medina. Carlsbad saves it. They send it over. Zabri Rodriguez again. That's Layla Hernandez setting up Leah. Now a big boom effort, but Doug. Third contact is coming by Knapp. She sends it over. Medina gets a hand on it. Carrasco setting up 7 for Kostenbatter for the kill, but it is.
They're going to say out.
They're going to say it's out.
I thought Lovington touched it.
Yeah, and I thought that it might have hit the line actually when I saw it, but it is a Lovington point. So Lovington is able to get the first point in this third set, and they will get service. Zabri Rodriguez to serve. A nice serve, a lot of spin off of that. Third contact by Kostenbatter, and it's going to be Carlsbad's point. So
yeah, good block is going up in the middle was Hernandez and Castro, but just kind of went off at a funny angle in the spin on the ball and spun out.
Right. So not able to make quality contact. Again, a lot of spin on that serve or on that return. And that is Sowers with the serve. Third contact is going to be out of bounds, as that was Myra Castro over on the right side. So give the point to Carlsbad, and it will be Carlsbad serving against Sowers. Back with the serve. A really dead serve. Oh, and a little poke over by Leah Hernandez. Carlsbad, and that's going to go out of bounds. Eccles will, she really she had second contact and just punched it over the net, not expecting to really go for the kill, but nobody was really ready for it. It went off the hands of Sabri Rodriguez in the second row there. So 3-1 your score, and it's going to be Sowers back to serve again for Carlsbad. Knapp first contact. Leila Hernandez sets up Castro. She pushes it over. Carrasco first contact. Eccles pushes it over. Knapp sets up Leah Hernandez. Second contact by Medina. Eccles going for the big boom, and it goes into the net instead. It was Leah Hernandez ready to block it on the other side, but it never made it over the net. So that's just an error for Eccles, and give the point to Lovington. 3-2. Lovington serving. Oh, weak second contact, but Eccles pushes it over from the left side. Sometimes you don't need the big boom, you just need to place it, and that's exactly what she did. She just placed it down near that 10-foot line where no Lovington girl could get it. So 4-2 is your score. Carlsbad will have, and the judges, the referee is going to be, I think they may be telling the Lovington, the Carlsbad coach about something. And it may be Carrasco. She was pointing. I don't know what I think they're just issuing a warning of some kind, letting the ref.
I think it was her uniform. I think her.
Oh, okay.
I think her underpants.
Okay. All right. So Carlsbad serving, and Lovington answers. Leah Hernandez with a little soft touch. Third contact by Sowers, going for the big boom. It's dug and saved, but then just hitting it over. Ojaku with a kill, spins it just in bounds for another point for Carlsbad. 5-2 now, and Carlsbad will have serve again. That's going to be number 5, Cordoba, back to serve for Carlsbad. 5-2 in this third set. Carlsbad up 2-0. Third contact by Leah Hernandez goes over. Carrasco with a punch, and then Eccles tries to save it. It goes over. Sabri Rodriguez sets up. Oh, and they set up, and it's just a soft return by Lovington, and gives Eccles all the time and room she needs to set up for the big boom, and that's her 13th kill.
Yeah, basically they set Eccles, Lovington set Eccles up
to
ram it down their throat.
Instead of Carlsbad setting it up, Lovington set themselves up. So another serve by Cordova. Third contact by, I believe that was Leah Hernandez. So she'll get credit for the kill. Yep, it was
number
Leah,
17, yeah.
Yep, Leah Hernandez. And off of the fist of number 8, Sowers, just couldn't do anything with it. So give the point to Lovington. And Knapp to serve. 6-3 your score. Carlsbad leading. Third contact, got to go over the net, and it does, but it's out of bounds. So Cordova hits it out of bounds. Give the point to Lovington. A nice little rally there for Lovington. You just have to stay in there and try to make as good quality contact with the ball as you can, and sometimes good things happen. Oh, a big kill attempt by 13. Ojaku is handled by Lovington. Oh, but then third contact by Leah Hernandez. She turns around, tries to punch it over her head, and it goes into the net instead. So 7-4 is the score. Carlsbad leading. They will be serving. It's Rodriguez behind the line to slap for Carlsbad. Up 3 points in this third set. Lovington answers. Leila Hernandez setting up Sabri Rodriguez. Sabri with a good return over the net. Now they set up Eccles for the big boom. Sabri digs it, but it's spinning so hard. But I tell you, Carly Knapp hustles over there and tries to get that, but cannot save it. So Eccles with another kill. And Lovington with Carlsbad with another point. 8-4 now. Rodriguez back to serve. Lovington answers. Leah Hernandez punches it over. Eccles going for the big boom again, and it's just right there in front of the third row. And neither Myra Castro and Sabri Rodriguez just not able to come up, take the step up, and be able to answer that. So 9-4 your score. Rodriguez back to serve again. Lovington answers, sends it over. They're going to set up Eccles for the boom, but it goes into the net instead. Leah Hernandez was ready for the block, but it goes into the net, so it just becomes a point for Lovington. And an error on Eccles, but she's got 14 kills against Lovington. Leah Hernandez back to serve for Lovington. And a net. It's just it's a tight set. What they call a tight set is the contact The ball went to the net, and there was no room for anybody at the front, even Eccles, to be able to dig that. So 9-6 your score. And Lovington with the serve. Carlsbad answers. Second contact by Layla Hernandez. She sets up Aranda. Lovington, Carlsbad answers, and then it goes out of bounds. Nobody can get it. Knapp went back for it, but it spins way out of bounds toward the back. So 10-6 is your score. Knapp digs it, and it falls right there. Again, this time it's a tight set against Lovington. So the point off of the serve goes to Carlsbad, 11-6, and Lovington wants to have a timeout. Coach Ochoa trying to stop the bleeding and the momentum by Carlsbad, taking a timeout. We'll take it with him. Back in 30 seconds with Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube at HobbsAmerica.com.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And out of the timeout by Lovington, we're back at Wildcat Gym for Lovington Volleyball as we're in the third set. Carlsbad leading 2-0, and they're up in this third set 11-6, and threatening to run away with this one if Lovington can't stop them. And number 3, Eccles back to serve and wisely letting it go. Knapp and Zabri Rodriguez turn around and let it go long. So Lovington gets the point, and the serve back. Layla Hernandez back to smack for Lovington. Good serve. Carlsbad answers. They're going to set up Sowers. She sends it over. Myra Castro setting up Malaya Castro. Carlsbad digs it. And now Eccles with attempted kill, but Zabri Rodriguez is able to hit it back over, but then Ojaku at the net just pushes it down. A little fingertip roll, and that's her 5th kill and 12th point for Carlsbad. It's Medina, the libero for Carlsbad, back to serve now, 12-7. Lovington trailing in this third set by 5. They've got to mount a comeback, and they can't wait any longer to do it. Second hit by Castro, gets it to Aragon. She sends it over. Rodriguez setting up Eccles. No, number 8 is Sowers for the big kill, and yes, it is going to go. It's going to be a point for Carlsbad as it is inbounds. Medina back to serve again, 13-7, Carlsbad winning. Zabri Rodriguez, first contact. Layla setting up Malaya. Carlsbad answers. Sending over the net was number 4, Pittman, and it goes off of the hands of Lovington and out of bounds. So the point for Carlsbad is they're up 14-7 in this one. Medina back to serve again. Layla Hernandez, first contact. Myra Castro sets up Zabri Rodriguez, and it goes long. So a point for Carlsbad. Now they're up 15-7 in this third set. They're threatening to stretch this out and make quick work of Lovington in this third set if the Lady Cats can't answer and slow things down. And there you go, a break as Medina with a net serve gives a point to Lovington. And that's going to send Malaya Castro back to serve for Lovington. 15-8, Lovington trailing. Good serve, Medina with first contact. They set up number 11, Younger, for the kill, but it's a nice dig. And then Castro sets up Knapp, but Knapp hits it long, punches it out. As that was an awfully good dig back there Malaya Castro made to save that point temporarily, but ultimately it's Carlsbad. 16-8 your score in this third set. Now Carlsbad with the serve, and it's number 14, Carrasco, back to serve. Carlsbad has made so many points off of that serve. Third contact by Knapp, saves it for Lovington. Carrasco setting up Sowers for the big boom. Zabri Rodriguez digs it. Myra Castro sets up Knapp. She slaps it over. Carlsbad saving it. Carrasco setting up for the big boom, and it's number 7 who gets credit for the kill. Kostenbader, as Lovington tries to block it but cannot. It goes off of the blocked hands, out of bounds, and the point for Carlsbad. 17-8 now. That's a 9-point lead in this third set. Carrasco back to serve again for Carlsbad. Leila Hernandez, first contact. Myra sets up Aragon. And number 3, it's Eccles who makes contact. She probably should have let it go. It would have been out of bounds, and then Medina tries to save it and can't. The point goes to Lovington, and we're happy about that. Zabri Rodriguez back to serve now for Lovington. 17-9. They trail by 8. They can get back in it. But Carrasco, second contact. They set up Kostenbader for the kill. Ooh, a nice dig by Rodriguez. Third contact by Knapp. She sends it over, and it's nice, a point, as trying to come back up from the back row is Eccles, and she can't get up there fast enough. Eccles is a lot more effective and a lot more comfortable, I think, in the front line, especially in outside hitter role, but still good hustle. So the point for Lovington, and again, another Rodriguez serve, and this one, that was just too strong. A return by Carlsbad over the net. Zabri Rodriguez with a valiant effort, but it's so strong. It hits off of her hands and goes in the backcourt. 18-10 your score. Carlsbad up, and it is number 8, Sowers, back to serve. First contact. Oh, in fact, it goes over off of Leila Hernandez. Carrasco is setting up. Eccles sends it over. Third contact, punching it over is Leah Hernandez, and the point for Lovington as Leah Hernandez paints the corner with that one, and Lovington dodging a bullet. 18-11 now, and they'll get the serve back. That's going to be Myra Castro back to serve for Lovington. 18-11 in this third set. Carlsbad leads 2-0. Castro, a good serve. Eccles answers. Carrasco, second contact. Eccles now putting in the big boom on it. It goes over the net. Zabri Rodriguez returns it for Carlsbad. Lovington. Carlsbad stays alive, and off the hands of number 2 over there, Taylor Call in the left side hitter, outside hitter place, and it goes over the net. Lovington can't handle it, so the point to Carlsbad. 19-11 now, and it'll be number 11, Younger, back to serve for Carlsbad. Malaya Castro digs it, sends it over. Knapp can't handle. Off second contact, and the point for Carlsbad. 20-11 now, and Coach Ochoa wants a timeout to settle her girls down and try to get them. We'll just keep it right here, as Ochoa also wanting to kind of get her team to regroup and try to stop this run that Carlsbad is on, because they're only a few points away from winning this third set and this match today, TJ.
Well, yeah, Carlsbad, this third set has come out, and really they've just managed to take advantage of the Lovington mistakes. It's not that Carlsbad hasn't had mistakes of their own, but Lovington has been unable to capitalize on them, as where the mistakes Lovington's made has cost them points, and Carlsbad doing what they need to do to get out of here with the win so far.
20-11, Carlsbad serving out of the timeout by Ochoa, and that's going to be Younger back to serve again for the Cavegirls. First contact, then Myra Myra sets it up for Zabri Rodriguez, and it falls in for a point, as I think coming up, Younger just looked for that, floated over just behind the 10-foot line, so a point for Lovington. 20-12, Knapp back to serve. Lady Cats are still alive.
And Knapp has been the most effective server this evening for the Lady Cats.
How many points off of her serve? 8 points off of her serve. Carlsbad setting up Ojatsu, but Lovington answers, and now Myra Castro pushes it over. And Sowers setting up Kostenbader, and Kostenbader with her third kill puts a big swing, and Lovington can't handle it. So 21-12 is your score. Carlsbad serving. It's number 17, Rodriguez, back for the Cavegirls. A good serve, Zabri Rodriguez, first contact. Myra Castro sets up Layla Hernandez. Carlsbad answers, though. And number 4 sends it over, but Lovington answers, and a little fingertip roll by Malaya Castro keeps Lovington alive. Zabri Rodriguez, first contact. Myra Castro setting up Layla Hernandez, but it goes out of bounds, and the point is Carlsbad's. 22-12 now. Back to serve again is Rodriguez. Oh, Carlsbad, Lovington answers, just 2 contacts, send it over to the net, and a quick pushover again by Rodriguez. Now Lovington regrouping, and off of number 12, thought it was going to be an easy point. Carlsbad somehow made the good dig and recovery. Now Leah Hernandez sends it over, and they're going to set up Ojatsu, and this time the kill, Ojaku has her 6th kill off of the fist of Zabri Rodriguez. Zabri gave it a good shot, but 23-12 now. Carlsbad leading this third set. Third contact coming by Malaya Castro. Carlsbad answers, and number 2 pushing it over. Lovington digs it, and now Castro sends it over, getting a fist on it, but not able, as Rodriguez got a fist on it up in that around the 10-foot line on the right side, and it spun out all the way to the left and out of bounds. So give the point to Lovington, and they're still alive in this one. 23-13. Leah Hernandez back to serve. Carlsbad answers. That's number 4 Pittman with the attempted kill, but it goes into the net. So it will be another point for Lovington, and Leah Hernandez goes back to serve for the Lady Cats. 23-14 now in this third set. Good serve. Lovington trying to mount a little rally here and come back. They push it over the net. Carlsbad still alive. Pittman going for the kill. Lovington digs it. Oh, second contact, third. Nope, that was 3 hits. And Lovington just trying to pop the ball up and keep it alive for somebody to be able to return that over the net. Could not do that. So 24-14. This is set point, match point right here. Match point for Carlsbad. 24-14. Number 2, Taylor Call serving. Lovington answers. Castro setting up. Aragon. Now they set up Sowers for the kill. Blocked at the net by Aragon. Nice block. No, but it goes out, and it is 25-14 in the third set. 25-14, Carlsbad wins, sweeping the Lovington girls 3-0. We'll be back to wrap this one up here at Wildcat Gym with Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym as Lovington girls just fell to Carlsbad in straight sets, 3-0. The set scores were 25-18 in the first, 25-19 in the second, and then 25-14 in the third, as Lovington just ended up getting a little bit sloppier in that third set and looking just a little less organized than they were in the first two, although they kept fighting. kept fighting, and Carlsbad not blowing them away by any means. Lovington still comes up short in this one, and TJ Miracle with the numbers. The thing that you can look down at the stats sheet in my score that I kept, and I can just, all of the Ks really tells the story. You've got so many kills on Carlsbad's side. Most of them belong to Eccles, but really it was a pretty balanced team attack for Carlsbad with Kostenbader, Sowers, and Ojaku with multiple kills for Carlsbad, and then Younger, Carrasco, Rodriguez, and Pittman scoring at least one. So when you can just glance down and see the number of blocks and kills on one side over the other, you can pretty much know that was the dominant team in this in all three sets here.
Well, you can, and just taking a quick look, I mean, you mentioned Gracie Eccles, 17 kills to lead everybody. She had a couple of blocks in this one as well, so she led everybody in kills. And then with the 2 blocks, she had 6 kills for Chinasa Ojiaku. She also had a block in this one. 4 kills for Annika Sowers. Sowers also wound up with the most service points for Carlsbad. She had 10 of those, 3 kills for Kostenbader. A couple of aces and a kill for Carly Younger. You had a kill for Sierra Carrasco. She also had 10 service points. Then you had the kill for Cole, which ended it up as she came off the bench. Samantha Rodriguez, who did most of the service damage early, finishes up with 9 points to go, or 9 service points to go along with 2 kills. And Pittman with 2 kills as well. For Lovington, Leia Hernandez did the most damage for the Lady Cats. 5 kills, 3 blocks, and 2 aces for that young lady. She also had 6 service points. 3 kills for Yuri Aragon, 3 for Malaya Castro, 3 kills that is. And you had 2 kills for Carly Knapp, 2 kills, a block, and an ace for Layla Hernandez, and an ace for Zabri Rodriguez, an ace for Myra Castro, to go along with a kill for Myra. Knapp with 8 service points led the way in that one for the Lady Cats, and he had also had a kill for Hania Martinez. Of course, these are all extremely unofficial.
Yeah,
and
I was tracking most of them. I think we're really pretty accurate on all of the so we're not keeping track of assists, certainly, but as far as just service errors, aces, kills, and blocks, I think we're pretty accurate on how the match went for both sides. So, and Castro, Lovington was able to make 5 points off of her serves, and 3 points with Zabri Rodriguez as well off of her serves. So, again, Lovington fighting and not doing a bad job at all, especially considering that they're going up against, a pretty solid Carlsbad team that is going to improve overall to 4-6 according to Max Preps, and Lovington will have another loss. But this is all building and building and building, as we mentioned before this match began, towards getting stronger for district, which Lovington will start on the 18th, not till October 18th against Artesia. But it is going to be, this is all learning, soaking it in, and trying to improve as a team, and certainly improve those individual skills as well. Just too much Carlsbad and not enough Lovington in this one today, but not unexpected given Carlsbad's record and the fact that they are a division. They're 5A, and of course Lovington is 4A. So we will close this one out and say congratulations on a good showing today for Lovington. Congratulations to the Carlsbad lady, the Cavegirls, for their win in this one. Again, 3-0, a sweep by Carlsbad over Lovington, but Lovington is going to take these lessons on the road to play at Clovis on Thursday night, and on Saturday in Ruidoso, and then back here at home next Tuesday, the 20th, against Roswell High, and we will be here for that with more Lovington Volleyball on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. So for TJ Miracle, and we want to say a final thank you to our sponsors, especially recognizing Stone Oilfield Services, Lovington Auto Supply, and Nowell Pharmacy, along with Man Welding, Lee County Electric Co-op, Bob's Thriftway, Eunice Pump and Supply, Lovington Schools, and Devon Energy. That's it for Wildcat Gym tonight. We will see you right back here on Tuesday the 20th. Good night, everybody.